that badge will get you access to places. It'll be pretty cool.
Okay, so
But anyways,
all right.
we will cook. And ideally, if I actually do everything right, I shouldn't actually be needed at the event. Maybe to commentate a couple of the matches, but if I do everything properly, they shouldn't actually need me for the event to run. Like that's how a company should run. The CEO should be able to step away, and the rest of the company operates like clockwork. That's if I do everything properly. I don't think we're going to get there this year. If we have another one in 2027, maybe, but it's the systems behind the scenes that need to be built, and it is my job to build those systems. And a lot of the stuff I've been working on recently is building systems, outlining exactly, hey, I need this position to be filled. This position requires you to do XYZ things, and then training you until I can trust that you are able to execute on those things reliably, and then I move on to the next. Because it's that process that I absolutely, I don't want to say hate, but it doesn't inspire me. It doesn't inspire me as much, or I'm not as passionate as like training someone in writing documents and SOPs compared to just being on stream and just making shit happen, you know? But if I want big things like the Roundtable Open and other related projects to actually succeed, I have to be the adult to communicate properly. Like communication ends up being the root of or the bane of all big projects because this person didn't know they were supposed to do why this thing, or this person was supposed to do this thing but why person forgot to tell them that this thing happened. Like, and it just becomes a clusterfuck, especially when it's IRL, because shit can change anytime. So it's hard. It's really hard.
Hey,
But
fair enough. Hey,
with that being said, I think what I am very humbled by is the fact that you did have such a reaction to this stream. I because that tells me that you care a lot, and sometimes I feel like because I'm so, working on I'm spending so much time working on my own stuff, it's really difficult for me to actually, you know, recognize that the stuff that I'm doing it for the community. But oftentimes, I don't think I spend enough time actually hearing and seeing just how much of an impact I actually have and like am having on people. And so I'm glad that you care. I'm glad that you care about me and this channel. Assuming you care about me and this channel, because if you don't, then that'd be really awkward.
yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, yeah, of course, anytime, Ed, there's some situations where you make me stay up at 9 a.m. in the morning and mess up my sleep schedule and, make me stream for 7 hours, 4 hours past my, scheduled stream time to end. But, stuff happens, like, that wouldn't happen again. Surely. Not surely,
Listen,
no.
listen. All I'm trying to say is that what you're describing is what Jake does for Genshin updates, or at least used to do. He would stay up till like 4 a.m. to watch the update drop live. You know what I'm saying? So like, imagine me as like a Hoyoverse patch notes. Hype! Oh my god, guys, btmc is about to release a new update. Let's see if he's still an Osu player. Oh my god.
Yo, speaking of Ursu, when are you playing Ursu again?
I Actually, I'm pretty sure it's public. The last time I launched Osu was on a private server with ranked play. The beta for the one of the alpha tests for ranked
But
play.
was that the group chat, added me in the other day?
Yeah, I added you to get you in there as well. So because I really wanted your feedback as well, but then you ignored me.
Well,
Willie was the only person who responded in time.
wait, the problem was with that is that it was 6 a.m. in the morning. So
Understandable.
I'm
But
I'm time zone gapped.
we can continue this off stream, but like it is a high priority of mine to get feedback from as many players as possible about rank play because I really want that to happen. Rank play is what I foresee as my future within the game, because I'm not very. I don't give a shit about PP anymore, bro. I will farm it for content because there are still people who care about the number being there, and so I can imagine myself continuing to or returning to farm PP specifically for that purpose. But my passion is on ranked play and not exactly that much with performance points.
Okay. I think on some real talk, I think what the community wants has shifted. Like, okay, let's be honest. Back in like what 2019, let's be honest. PP was like everything back then. Like people cared so much about performance points, but I think what people care about now has shifted. There's still people who still care about performance points. Don't get me wrong, but I think like I don't know. I really don't know. Like I guess we just move on to other things. Like we focus on other things, like ranked play, like you said. Laser would be cool, to upgrade.
So, so like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I would instead, like, if you want true clarity, you should just ask yourself, what do you care about? If you still care about PP and you're still grinding, like, I still see you grinding for fucking scores all the fucking time, and I see you expand into playing like other more unique maps, which is really fucking awesome, and I think that's cool. I may not express that as much anymore because I haven't been live to react to the next mrekk 1000, 2800, 400, 16 bajillion DTH, DTU, a hard rock play with a billion fucking score that no one else has ever
Yo,
done.
did you
The
take
rest
your
of the
Adderall?
fucking leaderboards is fucking D ranks or some shit. I haven't done that in a while, obviously, right? But like, I still browse r/roast the game from time to time, and I still see like, holy shit, bro is still the goat. But yes, if you're asking what am I interested in, I am interested in ranked play, and that's all the confidence that's the only thing that I know of. I hope that my belief is that I am not unique. If I'm this excited about ranked play, I'm sure there are other people who see the game the same way that I do that will also be just as excited as ranked play. And so I'm just yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like let's do it. And like similar like I after playing the game for so long do not care that much about performance points. I see flaws in the system that made me realize like fundamentally, if you're on a leaderboard system where the rank 200 player isn't objectively better than a rank 2000 player, what's the fucking point of that system? You know what I'm saying? Uh, there are just too many cases like that, and I feel like rank play isn't going to be perfect, but I guess it would be a bit better, and so that's why it has my interest. I think it's a more respectable system. Like if I think someone is better than another person, I want them to 1v1 and prove it. You know? Not
Yeah.
because they're better at speed and this other person is better at this and they lose on literally anything else. Like I just think that's boring, bro. Like if you're the goat of Osu, prove it. Which I think you're the
Yeah.
goat of Osu. It's gonna be really awkward because like when it releases, I have a very large feeling that it's just going to be you having another number one. But I think it'll be a bit more exciting if the system is tuned properly. And what's great is that I have a bit of influence over that system. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
which is why I need feedback from other people.
Right. But I think there's a flaw, but I think okay, it's a flaw, but I don't think I don't think anything's actually gonna happen with this. Like I do believe that the majority of top players are extremely stubborn with switching from stable to laser. I think we can both agree on that. Me included, unfortunately, because I think me personally, with stable and laser, I've been playing on stable for 10 years. You've been playing for even longer, right? Unfortunately, laser just doesn't give me the same spark that stable does, and there's nothing that laser can change about that. And unfortunately, if ranked play is only on laser, then I would assume that the most top players probably wouldn't even want to try it, and that's a pretty major flaw. But I do understand the reasoning behind it. You guys want ranked play to only be on laser so that more people can try laser, right?
No, ranked play literally can't exist on stable because the complexity to integrate it into stable is such a higher. Like it's not like it's system dot like import rank play and that's it. You have to build the entire infrastructure, like the UI, the matchmaking system, the elo system, like everything has to be built up, and that is so much more difficult on stable.
Oh
Which
yeah,
is
that's
why
true.
that was the original reason for laser. Laser originally started as like a graphical reskin for stable, so it was supposed to be a stable update. But then they realized they can't do the cool graphical reskins without doing a scuffed, hacky. My interpretation is a scuffed, hacky way to get the animations that they want in. And they realized, fuck it, let's just redo it from the ground up with the highest quality code possible and make it clear that, and open source, so that if anyone wants to contribute and they want to do something, make their own features, all the code is right there and you can do it. Like, last year at Roundtable Open, we had James create a custom fork. I think it was a proper fork of the laser client, so that it will time out and reset itself every, like, let's say 30 minutes. Because I don't know about you, but if you were brand new to Osu and you sit down to play the game and you see a fucking skin of some girl with her tits out, and the default keybinds are no longer Z and X, even though the game tells you it's Z and X, and that you're trying to click the circles with your mouse, but the mouse buttons are disabled, that's a pretty terrible experience. And that's not, there's no reset like that built into Laser. Good luck trying to make that unstable. And so, like, the reason why why I truly believe Laser is the future is because Osu is built on a foundation of empowering the community to create their own content. And with Laser, you will be able to develop new features for the game and make it happen. And I think that is so awesome. You can create your own game mode on the Osu framework. That's crazy. Osu framework is open source. Like, you can just fork Osu framework and build a brand new rhythm game off of Osu framework. Like, that's fucking crazy, right? So it's the foundation that matters, and stable is like a rough foundation. It's like trying to build a house on a fucking on like a cliff. Like, at any point in time, you get a fucking earthquake, that shit shatters, you know? And that would be your game crashes, your game is stuttering, your graphics drivers aren't supported, whatever. Like, it's the infrastructure that matters, and Laser has much better infrastructure for the future. And that's also why I believe, and really, my thing with Roundtable Open is because if I like, Osu will continue on and grow with Laser, and the reality is anyone who doesn't adopt it will just get left behind. There will be the person who's like who's playing the older versions of Minecraft, and that community will eventually disappear. There's still people playing on 1.7 or 1.8 because it is the ideal Minecraft version for PvP, but that player base has only gotten smaller over time. And so if you're still passionate about it, great, that's awesome. But the new generation of Minecraft are on the latest versions, or are closer to the latest versions. And so it's just, there's just a fork in the road. Eventually, people who are hell-bent on stable will continue playing and only, play for that dwindling community because people's interests naturally evolve. And we already see that the newer players who are coming in choose Laser. They don't even know that stable exists. They see, like, oh, there's two buttons. Let me just click the Laser button because it's their current version of the game. Why would they want to click on an old version? Of course, that's where you could be the change. If you are hell-bent on, if you really believe in stable and do not want anything else, be a stable content creator. Fuck Laser. Like, make content for stable, and to make sure that the next generation sees that stable is an option. Pepe already said or made the promise that he will continue to support stable, or make it functional, keep it running as long as there's a single player for it. So I think it's stupid, but you know what? Fuck it. That's my dev.
I mean, like, okay, I can't lie. Over the past like couple months or so, ever since Laser became the default option for new players, like you said, like, I've always had like some weird pressure to switch to Laser because I feel like, content-wise, I feel like I'd have to adapt kind of in a way for the newer players for them to feel like, what's it called? What's the word? Relatable or some way. Because I don't think Laser is a bad client. I think it's an awesome client. I think it has awesome features. I think it looks cool. I think it has I think it has a better feature than stable, because obviously stable is probably coded like shit. I mean, it was coded back in 2008 and it's feature locked as fuck. But I do agree with you on that sense, but I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I just need to get used to it, but I just don't feel that sort of spark. And I don't know, but I do agree. I think the older generation will eventually grow out. I do think the majority of players eventually, in probably a few years' time, I don't know if it's already shifted to a majority of player base on Laser. Has it already shifted?
I think it's like 60-40 in favor of stable right now, something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's probably gonna shift in like a year or a few months.
We'll see.
Damn.
All I'm saying is that, like, I'm not here to pressure you, but I'm hosting an event that I have control over, and I want this event to be Laser exclusive.
Oh yeah, I saw
and
that.
If you want a share of that prize pool, the $10,000 prize pool, or if you want to learn about Osu and fuck, am I revealing too much already? Well, Wooting has provided us a bunch of prizes, and so, like, if you want a $60 keypad, it's time to learn laser.
Only a
Like
$60 keypad?
let me explain to you a little bit about laser, and then while supplies last, you might have a keypad waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not trying to get you to do anything, but I'm setting up incentives. So if you do it yourself, there's a reward for it. And that's what I feel like is a pretty good way to have an influence on what hopefully will be primarily the target audience being players who are unstable, because you yourself are currently unstable, trying out the game, seeing a bunch of the cool stuff, and then that's it. And then making a decision for yourself. Even if it's like again, like it's whatever. We are in a transitionary period. Right? And whatever happens moving forward is cool. But you know what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make laser, like, stable doesn't even exist for me anymore. It's not even installed on my PC. It's just laser. Like, laser is Osu. That's it. That's me.
Tough shit. There's also a big thing for top players, at least. Osu World Cup is still unstable. And a lot of top players will always be stubborn about that. And the biggest creators who are top players will always be stubborn about that. Osu World Cup being held unstable. And I think that's a pretty big shift. Like, you have contributors like Zudinator who are still unstable. And then probably never going to switch to laser until Osu World Cup fully switches to stable, if that makes any sense.
So that's a lever of influence. The World Cup team has a large amount of influence, and whoever controls the World Cup, they have that level of influence. And I have a level of influence with the Roundtable Open. Like, if you want to participate in my event, it's on laser now.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Fair enough.
You guys have the ability to choose. It's whatever, you know? Like, I'm not too worried. But as a person who's been a part of this game for years and seeing just a fraction of what the potential of laser can be, I'm very excited and also very confident that it is worth investing my long-term career in. Like, it doesn't make financial sense for me to continue streaming Osu if I don't believe that laser will one day be the primary client that everyone goes to, and that we can make, like, it can be the default form of, like, discussion, you know? Like, stable will be like treated like one of those old ancient clients, stable clients of back in the day. You know those Osu videos, like trying every release of Osu ever.
Oh yeah.
From like 2007 to 2000 to present. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stable is gonna be
anyways,
part of that old shit in like 5 years, bro. Oh my god.
Could be. All right. Anyways, you should probably get to bed.
Yeah.
I should probably get going. There's people who I feel bad that there are people who spent a lot of money that I haven't acknowledged their existence. Because if I spent $250 for a anime girl to pop up, only for it not to pop up and not have any acknowledgement, I'd feel pretty bad. So, let's keep talking. Yeah, if you still want to make content, let me know. If you like, anytime someone wants to plan content with me, just literally give me a time and date. I will try to make time for it. Like, that's why, like, in this period of like inactivity for myself, there's still that interview that Stu had, right? Given that did get delayed like 3 months or some shit. But like, use me as a resource, man. Like, if you need me for a video, hit me up, bro.
I bet. I'll see you in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh wait, damn it. That means you've already leaked that you're coming. Fuck.
Yeah, I already said it, bro.
Oh, all right.
Wait.
Whatever.
Wait, was this the fucking mystery person you were talking about, or is this someone else? Or can you not leak?
Well, you're definitely one of them. Okay, I'll do, like, remind me to DM you the list of people that I know are confirmed, like creators that are confirmed coming out. All right.
All right, bet. I'll remind you when I wake up.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, have a fun rest of your stream, and yeah, I'm always here. I'm always here for you, bro. I'm happy you're not getting a JV.
I mean,
for now.
Again, let's set expectations. If my income doesn't increase within the next at least like 1 to 2 months, through me, full steam ahead, prioritizing Osu, not thinking about Mr. Beast, not thinking about AI startups, not thinking about any of this, 100% of my mental is on Osu for the next like month. If I don't see revenue sizably increase from my own actions, then I'm gonna have to reassess. Like, listen, maybe the finances didn't work out, and maybe this isn't worth it. So it all depends. That's outside my control. What I am confident in is that over the past 2 to 3 years, I've been working on Osu with a fraction of my capacity, if you will, and that if I actually accept the responsibility to be the influencer that I know I can be, then I think I can turn things around, you know? Like from an outside perspective, like, oh, BTMC, their revenue has gone down over the last couple of years. Why the hell would you want to work for that? Well, I think I can turn it around, and that's it. It's a risk, but yeah. Ultimately, like if it doesn't work out, it is what it is. This will just be another blip, and then, yeah, that's it. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I trust in the community. I trust that you and I can cook. I trust that there are other Osu players who are willing to cook, and yeah, you guys have leverage. If you guys don't want to do any content with me, if it's on laser, then that's a massive L for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have influence too.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. That's about it. I should probably get going. Enjoy life, Mr. Eck.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for making me stay up,
Yeah.
stay up 4 hours past my bedtime. Hey, it's all good there. I enjoyed it. Low-key. Not really.
That's the biggest amount of cope I've heard in my life. All right, good night, man.
Alright, good night. Well, shit, don't leak. Alright, we good. You motherfucking cunt! You piece of shit! Fucking made me say up all this shit! You made me stay up till 9 a.m. in the morning! You piece of shit! I thought you were leaving us! Bro, you should. Wait, this is all.
And that the fact that he had such an emotional reaction, I genuinely feel bad. Like, fuck me, you know what I'm saying? But then there's CEO Ed, who's like, perfect. The script that I put together had the correct response that I wanted and planned for. This is great. It is a validation.
I'm just
that
the content
not
motherfucker. I'm just the content guy now. I'm just the resource. I'm a resource to him. I'm a resource for his YouTube video. Now the story is there. He's gonna put me crying at the start of the video for the hook, and then he's gonna put I pranked the Ursa community. I pranked the entire Ursa community with one stream, and I had the #1 Ursa player crying, bawling. Motherfucker. I'm reading him.
Let's get to notifications. Holy fuck. Where do I even start? This is 3 hours ago. Caving. Thank you for the 15 months, man. Thank you. Tayu. 200 gifted subs. That's pretty awesome. Thank you.
Wait, did I raid? Oh, I didn't raid.
200 subs?
Oh shit.
What the? Okay. I'll have to get used to the whole like reacting for content type shit. But like, oh my god, like 200 subs is over $1,000. Yeah.
All right.
Over 1,000.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
In
Watch the
this
Oceanic Cup
economy, hello?
quarterfinals this weekend.
Bro.
Watch it.
600 subs.
Okay.
Oh shit! Don't tell me.
Watch the Oceanic Cup.
Oh.
I'll pull up the schedules.
Oh, no.
Oh shit, do I have time? Oh
Wait,
fuck.
Bro actually burned his goddamn wallet for this. Hello?
Watch the Oceanic Cup. These times are kind of fucked.
my God.
I can't lie. These are fuck times. But
That's $4 signs, man.
um
Yo.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Jay. Like, holy fuck, man. That's crazy. That's just crazy.